This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide against the Texas Longhorns. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, the Crimson Tide head coach has let me know pregame. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
To throw, it's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to sees an opening. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. The quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
They'll run it from the gun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes a one-handed catch. And the junior with a one-handed grab there.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Back to throw. It's Russell. The pocket breaking down. He's going to pull it down and run. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And here comes a deep shot. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? The first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Hand it off for a draw. Gets the first and still running. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that 2nd level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. So as we reach the end of the first quarter, still scoreless. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
He's got a crease. Breaks into the clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. Let's talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Russell. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it. There's room to run. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going forward and being aggressive. This is just too many yards.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught by the receiver. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Russell. Makes a quick catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now they'll run a draw play. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Stepping back, it's Russell. Here comes the pressure. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And they tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. They'll hand it off. They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Looking for some space. It's Smothers. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Townsend. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. To throw, it's Manning. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. One more play before they head to the locker room. Hand off to the single back. And he goes out of bounds, but the ball's now near midfield.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Caught in the backfield. It's Simon. It's past the 35. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Handing off on the draw play. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Hands off to the left. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air. It's Manning. Quick throw to the left. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
And it's taken at the 25. And the returner will be brought down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. With the catch. It's Hill. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He could go. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Texas. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. A penalty could be costly. Illegal forward pass makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. First play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. For the first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Receiver in motion now, scanning the field. It's Russell. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. The defense makes the stop. Turnover on downs. A huge moment in this championship game.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Big throw caught on the left side. Open field ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas.
What a feeling for this group. They're going to win the national championship. They have been great all day long. And now, Holly, the thing that we've got to watch out for is the Gatorade bath. We're on Gatorade watch at this point.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. To the air. It's Russell. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. The pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Ooh. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. So, Welcome to Darrell K. Royal, Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much to love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Welcome to Darrell K. Royal, Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly.
Ducks will kick this deep to start us off.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Loss on the completion sets up a 2nd and long now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Aggressive call on the opening play. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, you can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they are going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball. They're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Caught behind the line. It's Smothers. Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher second down on the way.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's second and long.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Back to pass. It's Manning. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Davison. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
That's such a frustrating play for a defense. It feels like they do everything right in that pass rush. Look at the pressure. They're able to get to the quarterback, but just not able to finish the play. So many times you talk with coaches, in particular on the defensive side, and they will emphasize the ability to finish. And this defense, they got to finish better.
They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback stack up. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up for the 2nd and goal. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking to the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. Defense makes the stop, and it'll be a turnover on downs. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying a field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge 4th down stop. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Wide open downfield. 1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Longhorns will crank up the tempo.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Pressure is coming. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. No huddle now for the offense.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen. But what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's a draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Spinning out of the tackle. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. They move the 6, but going to the line here on first down now.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down. This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Shotgun formation here on third down. And it's caught. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Brown. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the third quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out. It's Hill. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here's that defense shifting again. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver, accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a first down.
And this pass is caught. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
The Ducks with first and 10 here. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle. The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On the run, it's Smothers. First down and more. He's still running. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. First down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Here comes the rush. Oh, and they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact. The Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone until tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'd be a loss on the play.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you can rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory. It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Man, I love it when a team comes out of halftime and they maintain the momentum. They had a lot of success early in this game, and now they come out here and they stay aggressive. Big completion down the field. I tell you what, this quarterback is feeling it.
He lets it go on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Ball handed off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Catch made on the left side. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity, at least as a play caller.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this
They built your trash ass out that whole drive. You ain't fucking cool at all, dude.
Execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. Offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield. They create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Working clock with the ground game. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, every set of downs, Chris, it's really a build, and you've got to build towards success. If you're not having success on first and second down, your chances of moving the chains go way down. And here, on this set of downs, that was clearly the case.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly.
It's caught. He's got room. Solid game. They'll spot him out at the 35.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a 2-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield and still one inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. He breaks away for the touchdown. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hill. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your 2 objectives here. You got to achieve at least one of them. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner will be brought down. Longhorns offense takes the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop. 2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Defense is coming after him. The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Quick throw to the left side. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grinding away on the ground. He's got space.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great...
He puts it on the turf. The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Old Tangy in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the game. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Back to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I really love that scheme from the defense. The boundary corner, the short side corner. Look at him, eyes in the backfield. He's basically a support defender, and the line very rarely accounts for that in the run blocking scheme. He's free, and he makes the play. That's a beautiful defense and designed great from that defensive coordinator.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Those are just killer mistakes. You've got to pick up the first down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it. And that's a drop that could come back to haunt them. Now it's fourth down, and you got a decision to make as a head coach.
Oh, he jukes him again. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. To throw, it's saying. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 5-yard pickup on first down and sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Quarterback drops back. Off target and incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Coming after him. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. First play of this drive will begin at the 36. Delayed handoff. He's got some space. Look out. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Smothers. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Back to throw. It's Manning. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Tackled, but first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Looking to throw it on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Got an opening here. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. He runs it into the end zone. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are.
Breaking ankles out there. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Sayin, looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands, it's Jackson. Solid game, they'll spot him out at the 35.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
It's the middle, but gets stuck. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, this defense seems to be prepared for everything. They don't blitz here. Looks like they're trying to defend the pass, but the defensive line is doing such a good job of getting off of blocks, and they're able to stop this draw attempt for no gain.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run.
It's caught. He's breaking free. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down, and the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Sayin. Catch made on the out route. Refuses to be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's how you finish a play.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He's going to hand this off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Simon. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They'll go hurry up here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Manning. It's complete. He's got room to run. Look out. Touchdown, Texas. He wins the foot race to the end zone. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Short throw complete to the tight end. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he goes out of bounds, but the ball's now near midfield.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense. Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. He's got the 40. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking for 6. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
That coverage is so good down the field. This ball might be thrown just a hair late on the corner, but the defense is able to react and they get a hand on it. I tell you, these windows are tight trying to throw the football down the field.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Caught in the end zone.
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out in the second half and try to sustain this momentum.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Past the 25. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. To the air, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. They bring him down after a short gain there. 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. And he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've got to think about zone defense. This defense got to change it up.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Jackson. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It's a run to the left. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
It's a nice gain, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Simon. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wide out. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's dropped. A crucial play there on third down. Brings up fourth.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
The Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. And someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll kick it away here. Fielded at the 25. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's
nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Ball scooped up on the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. So that's the end of the third quarter, and this game is still deadlocked. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air. It's Manning. Caught over the middle. It's Smothers. Break. He's in the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down. You've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution, and they're able to take the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Finds his man. It's Smith. It's a nice game. He moves the football up to the 27. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Dropping back, it's Sayin. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
No-brainer to go for it right here. Remember, players not plays. Who's your best player?
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Oh, look out. He's got open space. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. That's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
Looking to scramble. That is broken up and incomplete.
Outstanding job by the defender. He doesn't arrive early, doesn't create that contact that would lead to a penalty, and yet he's able to get in there and swat this ball away. These windows are tight for this quarterback, in large part because these defenders are so good.
An important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he drops it. Can you believe it? This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. 2-minute clock with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. On the ground, it's Brown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. One of the biggest blows we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He fires it down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's 3rd down. You're trailing. Have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
That is putting a massive amount of trust in this quarterback, and he pays it off. What a great completion for a first down, and now one more first down is going to salt this game away. But I think they need to run the football.
He's got a crease, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
This is so impressive on first down. Look at these big guys up front. They're able to just win the line of scrimmage, create an 8-yard gain here on first down. Now it's 2nd and 2. The last thing you want now is some sort of pre-snap penalty, and that's what I would be communicating as a quarterback in the huddle.
2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Texas. Barrels into the end zone.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great...